Namaskar. Welcome back to KNS Biochemistry channel. In this session, I am going to talk about a topic related to medical field. Suppose if we are visiting some hospitals, some medical shops, or any place which is related to medical area, we can able to see some of the medical abbreviations or terms used there. Some terms written over there. If you read that terms or that abbreviations or some symbols, you see that as a common man we cannot understand that. But at the same time, the people who are working in that area, that is medical field, they will know the meaning of those things. They will understand the words. They will know the that is the expansion of the abbreviations. How do they know it? Because they are in that field. They read all those things. They understand that things, so it becomes easy for them. But for a common man, it looks like something new, some new words, or the words that cannot be pronounced, or the abbreviations that could not be expanded. So in that situation, so we'll feel that we have to know something about those medical terms. So this session is going to help you all, whoever is not there in the medical field, they can understand some of the words, some of the abbreviations used in medical field. So I'm going to talk about medical terminology. That is the words, the medical terms used in the field of medicine. So let us start the session now. So this is introduction to medical terminology. That is some of the vocabularies related with the medical terms. So it is a common one. Already we have seen word parts and medical terms used. And it is a vocabulary like dictionary, which gives you common medical terms or word parts used in medical coding. So that you can see it. And so here you can see this slide shows some of the vocabularies used in medical terminology. Word parts used in medical field, medical coding, medical terms used. These are all common terms used, and you see that any person related to medical field will know it commonly. The next one is the determining meanings on the basis of word parts. So already we have seen that word parts are there. These word parts are very important for coining a medical word. So they are the very important parts of the medical terminology. So based on the word parts, we are going to determine the meanings. So we can see them here. Knowing the meaning of the word parts often makes it possible to figure out the definition of an unfamiliar medical term. Even though medical term is not familiar to you, if you know the meaning of the word parts, from that you can guess that one. That is, you can assume the meaning of that medical term. So we can see some of the examples now. Taking terms apart. That is, take a medical word and take the terms and split them apart. From that you can get the meaning. To determine a word's meaning by looking at the component pieces. The component means the parts of the word. Looking at the component pieces, you must first separate it into word parts. That is, into small parts. That is called word parts. Always start at the end of the word. If you have a medical term, medical word, you have to start from the end of the word, and you start separating it into word parts. So always start at the end of the word with the suffix and work toward the beginning. So you start from the end and come towards the
beginning. So start from the suffix. Suffix is always comes at the end of the word. So start from the suffix, come to the prefix. So that is the way you have to take the terms apart. As you separate the word parts from suffix to prefix, identify the meaning of each word part. Identifying the meaning of each word part should give you a definition of the term. Because some word parts have more than one meaning, sometimes one word part will have more than one meaning. It also is necessary to determine the context in which the term is being used. So depending on the context, the meaning of that word will differ. As used here, for example, context means to determine which body system this term is referring to. If you have any doubt, use your medical dictionary to double check your definition. So you have a medical dictionary which helps you if you have any doubt. Be aware that not all medical terms are made up of word parts. All medical terms are made up of some medical terms are coming without any, you see, that word parts. So in that case, you cannot expect that each medical term will be having some word parts. Sometimes it differs, exceptionally. Here you can see an example to divide a medical term, how to take apart a medical term and how to understand the meaning. For that, one example. We are going to see one example here now. Look at the term, one medical term. What is that? Otorhinolaryngology. As shown in here, see that it is made up of two combining forms. Two combining forms are there in this term. A word root is there and a suffix is there. Suffix is ology. Ringology is suffix. This is how it looks. Here if you take, so here this is the suffix, and you see that this is how it looks when the word parts have been separated by working from the end to the beginning. The suffix ology, O-L-O-G-Y. Ology means study of something. Physiology, like that. Physiology, endocrinology. So study of something comes here. That is the suffix word here. The word root here, which is the word root? Larynx. Here. So the larynx means larynx, or larynx means medical term for throat. The combining vowel is not used here because the word root is joining a suffix that begins with a vowel. So the combining form rhino, R-H-I-N-O, rhino means nose. So rhino, larynx, both are combined here, and ology is the suffix. So the combining vowel is used here because the word root rin is joining another word root larynx. So rhino is one word root, it joins with another word root larynx, so it is combining form, combining of two word roots, rhino, larynx. So rhino, larynx, and the suffix is ology. This is how you have to take apart the medical terms. To determine the meaning of a medical term, the word parts are separated working from the end of the word toward the beginning. That is from suffix to prefix. So start from end of the word. This is the entire term. Otorhinolaryngology, study of the ears, nose and throat. ENT. It is called ENT. ENT doctors. You will be calling them ENT doctors. Ear, nose, throat doctor. So they will be studying all the three important parts of the body. So that study is called otorhinolaryngology. So here you see that ology is suffix, the last word. So you start from last word, split it. See that study of ology, one word part is separated. Larynx means throat. So another word part is removed. Third part is rhino. Rhino means nose. Rhino means nose. This nose. That is another word part. Then oto means ear. So otorhinolaryngology. Laryngology, that is nothing but study about ear, nose and throat. That is study about ENT. That's all. So the combining form oto means ear. The combining vowel used here because the word root ot is joining another word root. Together they form otorhinolaryngology, which is the study of the ears, nose and throat. Oto means ear, rhino means nose, larynx means throat and ology means study. So note here, larynx also means larynx. Larynx is nothing but throat. So because this is such a long term, this specialty is frequently referred to as ENT. As I said, ENT. There are ENT doctors are there. They will be studying this course. Those who are studying this course, those doctors are called ENT doctors. So a shortened version of this term. This is a full version, and in short, they will be calling a shortened version of this term is otolaryngology, which is the study of the ears and larynx or throat. Oto means ears, larynx means larynx, ology means study of that parts. Preferred position for lithotomy surgery. This term is also coming under this otorhinolaryngology. This type of possible confusion is one of the many reasons why a medical dictionary is an important medical terminology tool. Sometimes you see that here you see that based on the organ or the part of the body, you see that the meaning may change. So medical dictionary is very important. The help of the medical dictionary is important to understand the context. So the usage of medical dictionary, learning to use a medical dictionary and other resources to find the definition of a term is an important part of mastering the correct use of medical terms. The following, here you can see that medical dictionary. Abscess, a local collection of pus in the tissue. Acidosis, the depletion of alkaline reserve in the body. Acute, a sudden illness of short duration but with severe symptoms. Addiction, the state of being given up to some habit as a drug habit. Adenitis, inflammation of a gland. Adhesion, the normal joining of tissues by a fibrous band, usually resulting from inflammation of injury. Adipose, that means fatty tissue. Adrenal gland, a ductless gland at the upper end of the kidney. Albumin, a protein substance found in animal and vegetable tissues. Albuminuria, presence of albumin in the urine. Alignment, the state of being arranged in a line. Alimentary canal, the passage leading from the mouth, the stomach and the intestines to the outer opening of the rectum. Allergy, an exaggerated sensitivity of an individual to a substance. Alleviate, to lessen or make easier to endure. Alveoli, air cells of the lungs. Alopecia, loss of hair from skin where it normally appears. Amenorrhea, absence or abnormal stoppage of menstruation. then ambulatory walking or able to walk. Amnesia, loss of memory. Amputation, cutting of an extremity or other part of the body. Analgesic, relieving pain is called analgesic drugs. Anaphylaxis, increased susceptibility or hypersensitivity to a drug or any allergen following its parenteral injection. Anemia, deficient quantity or quality of the blood, that is deficiency of iron leads to sometimes anemia. Anesthetic, a substance that produces loss of feeling or sensation in the neurons. Angina pectoris, paroxysmal thoracic pain. Ankylosis, abnormal consolidation of a joint which prevents motion. Anomaly, a deviation from the normal value, or this anomaly. Then anorexia, lack or loss of appetite. Anoxia, a decrease of oxygen below the normal level in the body tissues. Anthelmintic, an agent that destroys worms. Antibody, a specific blood substance that neutralizes foreign bodies. Antidote, a remedy that will counteract or remove the effect of a poison. Antiemetic, an agent that prevents or relieves nausea and vomiting. Antipyretic, an agent that relieves or reduces fever. Antiseptic, a substance that inhibits the growth of microorganisms without necessarily destroying them. Antispasmodic, an agent that relieves muscular pain. Antitoxins, substances found in the blood and other body fluids that counteract the harmful effect of toxins or the poisons to which they are allied with. Anuria, total suppression of urine, that is absence of urine, no urination. Apathy, indifferences. Apex, the BP point or end of anything. Aphasia, inability to swallow. Abnormal, contrary to the usual structure, positions or conditions. Aberration, a scraping or rubbing off the skin. Aphasia, inability to express oneself by speech or writing. Aphonia, loss of voice. Apnea, a temporary cessation of breathing. Apoplexy, a paralysis commonly referred to as stroke resulting from bronchoscopy accident, that is CVA. Arrhythmia, absence of rhythm, particularly in relation to the abnormality in the rhythm of the heart. Artery, one of the vessels through which the blood passes from the heart to all different parts of the body. That is, the blood vessel which carries the oxygenated blood or pure blood is called artery. Arthritis, joint inflammation. Articulation, the junction between two or more bones of the skeleton. So this is how the dictionary comes, the medical dictionary comes. This is one example I have shown you, the medical dictionary. And you see that in order to understand these medical terms, you have to refer the medical dictionary. And again, you can see continuation of that. Achloridria, lack of hydrochloric acid. Amino acids formed when large protein molecules are digested. Amylase, enzyme that digests starch into simpler substances, that is such as monosaccharide sugars. Anastomosis, a surgical procedure that creates a new opening between two previously unconnected tubular organs or part of the same organ. Anus, the opening of the rectum to the outside of the body. Appendectomy, the removal of the appendix. The removal of appendix is appendectomy. Appendicitis, inflammation of the appendix is called appendicitis. Appendix, It's nothing but a small slender sac near the beginning of the large colon in the RLQ of the abdomen. That is the entire that is colon, small intestine, large intestine, both are connecting on one particular point. That point is called appendix point. Bile, yellow or orange fluid produced by the liver and stored in the gallbladder. Biliary, pertaining to bile or bile ducts. Bilirubin, we know that it is an yellow orange pigment found in bile. Bowel, intestine, the large bowel is colon, large intestine, and small bowel is small intestine. Canine teeth, 4 pointed dog-like teeth. Then says cecum, first part of the large intestine, first part of the large cecum. Cealic, pertaining to the abdomen. Scoliosis, abnormal condition of the lips. Cholecystectomy, removal of the gallbladder from the liver. Then cholelithiasis, abnormal condition of gallstones formed in the liver. Then cholecystectomy, surgical anastomosis, that is create a new opening between the common bile duct and the jejunum is small intestine. Cholecystectomy, incision of common bile duct. Colon, large intestine or large bowel. Colonoscopy, visual exam of the colon. Colostomy, new opening of the colon to the outside of the body. Common bile duct, tube carrying bile from the gallbladder and liver into the first part of the small intestine. Defecation, elimination of waste and undigested foods through the rectum, that is defecation. Deglutition, swallowing, that is swallowing something.
Dear friends, hope you have become familiar with some of the medical terminologies, some of the terms used, some of the medical words which is commonly used in the medical area. I hope whoever is watching this session will come to know about those words that will help them a lot wherever they go. So I'll be giving more words, more informations about these medical terms in the other video sessions also. Until then, it is a bye from KNS Biochemistry. Thank you very much. Namaskar.